Light Tooch? Wait, what? Isn't it supposed to be Hevuch? What's going on here? So, in a few of the final season 2 tourneys that I've been playing, I've actually been messing around with Light a bit more often, and I've been having fun with it. And this final is pretty cracked. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not playing against the best opposing team, but they're not terrible. Um, but yeah, I definitely put on a show and did some pretty crazy stuff with Light in this one. And I think Light's a lot better. I think Light's a lot better. And that's what I wanted to talk about in this video with this cracked gameplay of this insane final in the background of this tourney. Is like why I'm having more fun with Light and why I think Light's in a better spot than I would say than it ever has been in this game. So the main thing, and I really do think this is just like almost entirely why Light feels so much better, is Recon Sense, right? So Recon Sense got heavily nerfed a while ago, but it was still in the game. Now it's completely out. Recon Sense has been totally replaced by the Dematerializer on Medium. So no more Recon Sense whatsoever. And the problem with Recon versus Light is, well, there's kind of a couple of them. I think that camo, even though I'm using the dash here in this gameplay, I think that the camo is probably the strongest Light ability in general. The camo is very strong if you know what you're doing with it, and honestly, you don't have to be that smart with it. You can very easily just like get to different angles without people seeing you. You can just cross wide open areas. You could like hide in a corner, someone should be able to find you, they can't. There's just so much that you can do with it, so much like surprise factor with the camo. And the thing with Recon is all you have to do is like get around a wall or something like that, so you can see like the literal wall hack, and you just like see the camo. You'd see them coming. You'd be prepared for it most of the time, and having that extra awareness against like camoed lights would just be a huge bane for them. Like it was really hard to get around that, and playing a camo light against like a lobby full of people running Recon Medium, it was really hard to deal with. And then also the FCAR absolutely shreds lights is the other factor of it. So again, Recon had a lot of those mediums like ready for those gunfights. They knew those gunfights were coming, so they're prepared for the gunfights, and they have a gun that just absolutely just murders lights. You get like 1 or 2 headshots in there, they die like damn near instantly using the FCAR. So yeah, just those two things combined made things really hard for lights. And there's also another one too, nukes. Nukes were really brutal. RPGs as well, actually. It's been a while since I played the game. The more that I think about it, the more things are coming to mind. I still think Recon Sense was the big thing, but yeah, nukes and RPGs, that was huge too. RPGs have been significantly nerfed. Nukes are like practically not a thing anymore. So those are the main things, right? Nukes, RPGs, the Recon Sense medium, like all those three or those few things made Light very hard to play in particular, because those like strategies that you could use just absolutely just destroyed lights and made Light really frustrating to play a lot of the time. So now in season 2, all of those things are either gone or like substantially nerfed. And, you know, mediums, they don't have their Recon Sense. Yes, the FCAR is still very good, but they don't have their Recon Sense, and it can be a bit harder to lock on to Light players with the FCAR when you're not as prepared for where they're coming from when they're going to attack you without Recon Sense. It's a little more difficult. Takes a little bit more skill there. The RPG has been significantly nerfed. It can no longer one-shot lights at full health, and the accuracy in the RPG is a lot worse, so it's a lot harder to get like a perfect one. You could still get some good RPGs that can do a lot of damage to lights. It can still happen, but it's not nearly as consistent as it used to be. And nukes can no longer just get flung at your face and just absolutely delete you, which again, they could delete any character, but man, lights, it was freaking brutal with nukes. So yeah, those are all not a thing anymore. So now, as a result, I just feel a lot more free to play the game as Light, like just moving around the map and being able to be a playmaker and take advantage of, you know, the movement capabilities that you have with Light, the small hitbox. Like I feel so much more capable and able to do that. And it's really nice. Like, I finally feel like I'm experiencing like what light should be. Like, I feel like I'm finally getting that from playing the class, which is really nice. Like, and I gotta say, now that all those things have been, like, we've been calling for it, now that all those things have been, like, fixed and adjusted, not only does the game as a whole feel way better, but yeah, light is a lot more fun, a lot more capable. I don't think light's gonna be like a mainstay of like ranked, like any meta comp at the moment, but it's getting a lot closer to it. And in the casual game, like if you're not playing ranked tourneys, if you're just playing like public tourneys, light is perfectly fine, perfectly reasonable pick. And, you know, I've had some crazy score lines. I've had some teams running like more meta comps that I was able to just absolutely dismantle with light. And man, it is fun. It is fun. Like finally being able to like play this character the way that, you know, is probably like envisioned to be played and be able to take full advantage of its kit. It is a blast, and I'll absolutely be playing some more light, experimenting with the different weapons and experimenting with some different like loadouts. In this one, I've got the glitch grenade, the stun, the sonar grenade. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I should mention that too. Those other recon tools, besides the recon sense, they got moved to light and heavy, with the motion sensors on heavy now, and then the sonar grenade tracking dart, that's on light now. That as well. Light's almost like a light counter now with those things moving around. But yeah, having a lot of fun with light. MP5 dash, glitch grenade, stun, sonar. That's what I was using in this one. But I'm gonna experiment with some more light loadouts and give you guys some more light gameplays in season 2 because I'm actually having a lot of fun playing it now. Hope you guys enjoyed watching that final. It's pretty cracked. I definitely enjoyed that one. And yeah, see you in the next one.